and welcome back to the Too Technical YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about what we can learn from the Ashley Madison breach. So why am I talking about something that happened in 2015? Well, because I've just watched the Netflix documentary, and if you haven't watched it yet, you should go watch it first and then come back and watch my video. Firstly, before I dive into this mad story, let me introduce myself. My name is Mark, and I am the owner and founder of Too Technical. We are a bunch of business technology experts located in the south of England who are hell-bent on making sure businesses get as much as they can from their technology. Okay, so for those that don't know, Ashley Madison was a website that promoted extramarital affairs. I don't want to go too much into that, but in 2015, it was hacked and the personal data of millions of users was exposed. Now, at this point in 2015, they were not the first company to be breached with a ton of data falling into the wrong hands. However, due to the nature of their business and the controversial existence of the website, they hit major headlines everywhere at the time. Okay, so let me talk you through some of the lessons from the Ashley Madison story. Lesson 1. Nothing is ever completely secure online. I'm going to sound like one of those tinfoil hat wearing fools now, but it's the truth. Nothing is ever completely secure online. Ashley Madison claimed to have a high level of security and privacy. They displayed badges on their website to emphasize their security measures. If you watch the documentary, they admit they were not secure at all and didn't take it seriously. The truth is that no one is safe from hacking. Absolutely no one. Even with the best tools and experts in the world, there is always a possibility that someone will break in. The hackers who attacked Ashley Madison called themselves the Impact Team. They had access to the entire database of the website, including names, email addresses, credit card details, sexual preferences, and all the messages exchanged. The attack showed that no matter how much encryption or anonymization is used or how secure the company are dealing with claims to be, there is always a risk of data being exposed or leaked. If a hacker is determined to get in, you can bet that they will keep trying until they succeed. So the lesson 1 is be careful about what you share online. Be careful about what you post on social media, what data you enter on websites during checkouts, or other things that you have to register for. Only give what is necessary, nothing more, because you can never truly be sure that the website or company you are interacting with is secure. Lesson 2. The consequences of a breach can be devastating. The Ashley Madison breach had a huge impact on the lives of millions of people. Some of the users faced blackmail, extortion, harassment, threats from the hackers or other parties who obtained the data. Some of the users also faced divorce, legal action, or loss of reputation from their spouses, families, employers, or communities. The breach also had a significant psychological toll on the users who had to deal with the guilt, shame, fear, or anger of being exposed. Some of the users even committed suicide or attempted suicide after the breach because they couldn't live with themselves. The lesson here is to be aware of the potential consequence of a breach, not only for you, but also for the people around you. How would you feel if you couldn't run payroll and your staff couldn't get paid or feed their children because your system is completely shut down and you can't make payments? Or if your company was working on a confidential piece of work for months on end, only for it to be leaked online and to the press? Or if you neglected to prioritize cybersecurity at the board level and trained your employees insufficiently, and then one of them caused a breach because they lacked the awareness to prevent it, resulting in them not being able to deal with the guilt. I hear these two statements all the time from prospective clients, and I cringe every time. I'm too small to be a target, or I don't have anything for them to steal. If you are saying this, you are walking around with your head in the sand, not taking your responsibility as a business seriously. So lesson 2 from the Ashley Madison story. Be prepared for the consequences of feeling pretty crap when it all goes wrong if you don't take the cybersecurity threat seriously. Lesson 3. Hackers are not clear-cut. The Ashley Madison breach sparked a lot of ethical debates about hacking. Some people claim that the hackers were right in revealing the users who were betraying their partners and breaking their trust. Some people also claim that the hackers were serving the public interest. However, some people claim that the hackers were wrong in invading the privacy and security of the users, who had the right to decide how they live their lives and what they do online. Some people also claim that the hackers were doing more damage than good by exposing the users to risk, shame, or violence. I'm not getting into that debate here. There's plenty of stuff online about that. And so the lesson here is to understand that hacking is not a simple matter of good or evil, but a complex issue that involves different viewpoints, values, and interests. Not all hackers share the same values. Some are motivated by money, some are motivated by uncovering fraud and dishonesty, some are seeking an edge over their rivals, some are backed by states. I mean, the list goes on. The common narrative is that they are usually pursuing something, someone, or a result. So lesson 3, and the final lesson from the Ashley Madison story, is hackers don't care who they hurt. They will work extremely hard to achieve their goal. No one is immune. I'm going to say that again. Hackers don't care who they hurt. They will work extremely hard to achieve their goal. No one is immune. So that's my 3 main lessons from the Ashley Madison story. The Ashley Madison breach was one of the most notorious and controversial hacking incidents in our history. It revealed a lot about the security, privacy, and ethics of online platforms and users. We should be careful about what we share online. Be aware of the consequences of a breach and take action to do what is possible to avoid falling victim, because hackers, cyber criminals, scums I like to call them, they just don't discriminate, and no one is immune. Taking our learnings from the Ashley Madison breach, we can hopefully avoid making the same mistakes and protect ourselves and others from similar risks today and tomorrow. And if you still haven't watched the documentary, I really would suggest watching it. It's a real eye-opener on so many fronts. Lastly, if you like this video, then please hit that like button, the subscribe button, leave me a comment. It all really helps. And thanks again for watching, and I will see you in our next video.